Ever wondered why some people seem to get everything they want while others struggle? Could it be something more than just luck or hard work? Let's consider a compelling concept that might answer these questions: the law of assumption. It suggests that our thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions shape our reality. Imagine if the world around you is a reflection of your innermost convictions. Intriguing, isn't it? What if the secret to achieving your desires lies within the power of your own mind? The law of assumption is not a new age theory. It's a principle that's been around for centuries. It's a fascinating concept, one that holds a mirror to our perceptions and beliefs and how they shape our reality. So, what exactly is the law of assumption? It's a fundamental principle that suggests our assumptions or beliefs about ourselves and the world around us are the architects of our reality. It's our assumptions that create our experiences, our circumstances, and even our future. The law of assumption is, in essence, the power of belief in action. Imagine, if you will, a world where every thought you have, every belief you hold dear, is a seed you plant in the garden of your life. When watered with conviction and nourished with faith, these seeds grow into the reality you live in. This is the magic of the law of assumption. Now you might be wondering, how is this different from the law of attraction, another popular principle? Well, while both laws revolve around the idea of manifesting our desires, they operate slightly differently. The law of attraction focuses on the notion that like attracts like. Positive thoughts attract positive experiences, and negative thoughts attract negative ones. On the other hand, the law of assumption doesn't necessarily focus on the polarity of thoughts. It simply states that whatever assumptions you hold, whether positive or negative, they will manifest in your reality. In other words, you don't attract what you want, you become what you believe. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you assume you're successful, you'll find success. If you assume the world is a hostile place, you'll encounter hostility. So, in essence, the law of assumption suggests that what we believe, we become. It's a powerful testament to the power of the human mind and the pivotal role our beliefs play in shaping our world. It's a call to pay attention to our assumptions, to question and mold them consciously, for they are the architects of our reality. Now you might be wondering, who came up with this intriguing concept? The law of assumption, as we know it today, has been shaped by various thought leaders throughout history, but one name often stands out: Neville Goddard, a 20th century mystic and author. Born in Barbados in the early 20th century, Goddard moved to the United States as a teenager. Throughout his life, he was driven by a burning desire to understand the secrets of the mind and the universe. His quest led him to the law of assumption, a concept that he would eventually popularize through his lectures and writings. Goddard believed that everyone is the creator of their own reality. He proposed that our assumptions, whether they're about ourselves, others, or the world at large, shape our experiences. In his own words, assumption, though false, if persisted in, will harden into fact. And for Goddard, this wasn't just a theory. He lived by this law and attributed his personal successes to it. One of the most compelling stories about Goddard's application of the law of assumption involves his desire to travel. At a time when he had no resources to fund his journey. He visualized himself in his desired destination, felt the joy of being there, and let his assumptions guide his reality. And sure enough, he found himself on a ship, embarking on the journey he had envisioned. But Goddard wasn't alone in his exploration of the law of assumption. Other influential figures, such as Phineas Quimby and Joseph Murphy, also played significant roles in shaping and spreading this concept. They too practiced and preached the power of assumption, leaving a profound impact on countless lives. The law of assumption, then, is not just a theory, but a lived experience for many. These pioneers didn't just talk about it, they embodied it, demonstrating its potential to transform lives. Their legacy remains, inspiring us to examine our assumptions and realize the power they hold in shaping our realities. Understanding the law of assumption is one thing, but how can we apply it in our daily lives? Well, let's delve into this. The first step is to understand that you are the master of your own reality. Your thoughts, beliefs, and assumptions shape the world around you. They are the architects of your life's experiences. And if you want to change your life, you must first change your thoughts. You might be wondering, how do we change our thoughts? It all starts with positive thinking. Be conscious of your thoughts, and whenever you find yourself dwelling on negative thoughts, gently guide your mind towards positivity. Remember, the law of assumption isn't about denying reality. It's about choosing to focus on the best possible outcomes. Next, we have visualization. This is an incredibly powerful tool in applying the law of assumption. Picture your desired outcome in your mind's eye as if it's already happened. Feel the emotions you'd feel, see the sights you'd see, hear the sounds you'd hear. Engage all your senses and immerse yourself in this imagined reality. For example, if you're aiming for a promotion at work, visualize yourself in that higher position. See yourself in that corner office. Feel the weight of the responsibilities. Hear the congratulations from your colleagues. By doing this, you're creating a new assumption, a new belief that this is your reality. Then there's affirmations, positive statements that you repeat to yourself to reinforce your new assumptions. These can be as simple as, I am successful, or I am deserving of all good things. The key is to state them in the present tense as if they're already true. And finally, let go and trust the process. Don't stress about how or when your desired outcome will manifest. Just believe that it will, because that belief is what fuels the law of assumption. By harnessing the power of the law of assumption, you hold the key to your own destiny. So, start shaping your world today with the power of your thoughts. We've delved into the law of assumption, but what does this mean for us? Let's take a moment to recap. We've learned that the law of assumption is a principle suggesting our beliefs and assumptions shape our reality. It is not a new concept, but one that has been explored by philosophers, psychologists, and thinkers throughout history. We've discovered that the law of assumption was first articulated by Neville Goddard, a mid-20th century mystic who advocated for the transformative potential of our thoughts and beliefs. He encouraged us to assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled as a way to manifest our desires. But how can we put this into practice? We've discussed that one way is through visualization, creating a vivid mental picture of our desired outcome. Another method is through affirmations, repeating positive statements that align with our goals. The transformative potential of the law of assumption is immense. By changing our assumptions, we can change our world. This isn't about ignoring reality, but rather reshaping it through our beliefs. It's a powerful tool that we all have at our disposal. So, I encourage you to try implementing the law of assumption in your own life. Start small with a goal or desire that feels attainable. Visualize it, affirm it, and see what happens. Remember, with the law of assumption, your beliefs hold the power to shape your reality. So what reality will you create?